Just as Princess Yu tried to end this technique, she was unable to do so. Xiao Chen shouted at her, saying, "Little witch, what are you doing?" Princess Yu replied, "I can't stop myself." The energy released by this technique could also be seen by the people below. They started talking among themselves, saying, "It looks like the demon pill has done its job." At that moment, a servant came and informed Jia that the demon girl was lying unconscious inside. Hearing this, Jia and the rest of his companions rushed upstairs. Xiao Chun was also saying to Princess Yu, "My lady, stop now. If you keep absorbing my inner force like this, there will be nothing left for me." While Xiao Chun was still saying all this, his trouble increased because all those people had already reached upstairs. Princess Yu stopped them by using the flame brush talisman technique. However, those people were not willing to give up so easily. They moved forward again and wanted to attack Princess Yu. But before they could do that, Yu's Black Python Tiger arrived and killed all of them as soon as it appeared. Princess Yu was busy fighting these people when Jia finally reached the upper floor, and as soon as he arrived, he picked up the house bow. Princess Yu and Xiao Chen could not do anything here. Holding the house bow, Jia said, "It did not even take me any time to get this." But he had no idea that our hero Xiao Chen also had a small dragon named Dong Dong. Dong Dong kicked Jia in the face and snatched the house bow away from him. Jia angrily shouted, "Give that back to me." But Dong Dong had no intention of returning it. Instead, he started mocking him. Now Dong Dong ran ahead, and Jia followed right behind him. Meanwhile, Princess Yu could not understand why the two of them were unable to separate from each other. Just then, Xiao Chen's inner force stopped flowing out of his body. After that, Xiao Chen saw a white-colored energy coming out of his body, and while looking at it, he said, "This is not my inner force, but my true vital." After that, the scene shifts to Xiao Chen's past life, where Xiao Chun was fighting the same person whom he had defeated before, but this time that person had put Xiao Chun in a very bad condition. That person then asked Xiao Chun, "Where is your dragon catcher now? Can't you use it anymore?" Actually, Dragon Catcher was the name of one of Xiao Chen's techniques with which he could create a huge spiritual dragon. That person insulted Xiao Chen again and said, "Everyone used to praise you, but look at you now, you have become trash." Hearing this made Xiao Chun very angry, and he said, "Who are you calling trash?" That person then said to Xiao Chun, "Why don't you accept reality? Your last piece of good luck was fighting Lady Natai. If she saw you in this condition now, she would regret challenging you." As soon as he said this, Xiao Chun remembered the fight he had with Natai. Lady Natai was very mysterious and was the strongest Tao cultivator of the younger generation. The people around them were also talking among themselves, saying, "Who do you think will win today?" They were not sure because Xiao Chun had never lost until now, and Lady Natai was also extremely powerful. Lady Natai then said to Xiao Chun, "Today we will not use our weapons. We will only use our powers to decide which one of us is stronger." Xiao Chen agreed, so both of them activated their powers. When their powers collided, a huge energy blast occurred. Both of them were equally powerful, so the match ended in a draw. Lady Natai then said to Xiao Chun, "You are the only young Tao cultivator with whom I have ever drawn a fight." Xiao Chen replied, "I would like to become even stronger and fight you again." Hearing this, Lady Natai walked toward Xiao Chun and said, "Let's promise that we will definitely fight again." As she said this, they gave each other a high five, and Xiao Chen's hand immediately started trembling. He thought, "She only touched me, and look at the condition of my hand." After that, Lady Natai left. The scene then returns to the present, where the same person was saying to Xiao Chun, "I heard that after that day, you started working day and night so that you could defeat Lady Natai, but because of that your own vital energy was exhausted." Hearing this, Xiao Chun remembered how his inner force had gradually disappeared. Now, after 10,000 years, Xiao Chen finally understood what had happened that day. It was Lady Natai because of whom his inner force had disappeared. He then asked himself, "Lady Natai, why did you do this to me?" As soon as he said this, Xiao Chen fainted on the spot. Jia was still chasing Dong Dong, but Dong Dong ran and reached Princess Yu, so Jia had no other choice except to leave. Therefore, he immediately summoned his dragon and left. After he left, Princess Yu came to Princess Yu and asked, "Are you alright?" Princess Yu replied, "Royal sister, I am completely fine, but something has happened to Xiao Chun." To help Xiao Chun recover, Princess Yu decided to take him with her. After that, they all then headed toward the Imperial Palace. On the way, Xiao Chun regained consciousness. He could now easily see and hear things from far away because his spiritual awareness had returned. Xiaochen became very happy just thinking about it, and said, "If my spiritual awareness has returned, that means my powers must have returned too." After saying this, Xiaochen sat in a cultivation position and started checking his powers, which caused a huge explosion. Because of this, Princess Yu went to Xiaochen and asked, "Are you alright?" Xiaochen was so happy that he immediately hugged Princess Yu. Because of that, Princess Yu slapped him hard across the face. However, Xiaochen did not care much about it because he was extremely happy at the moment. He then got out of the carriage and started walking outside. Princess Yu stopped him and asked, "Where are you going?" Xiaochen replied, "I am going to the mountain forest." Princess Yu still felt that she had treated Xiaochen unfairly by taking all of his inner force and turning him into a useless person. She said to him, "Do not worry about it. My royal sister will completely heal you." But she had no idea that Xiaochen's powers had not disappeared. They had actually returned. Hearing her words, Xiaochen realized that she believed he had lost his powers. Just then, Princess Yu also arrived and said to Xiaochen, "The library pavilion of the Imperial Palace contains many ancient books. I will use them to treat you so that you can recover as quickly as possible." Hearing about the ancient books, Xiaochen asked, "Do they also have ancient maps?" Princess Yu replied, "Not only maps, there are also many records there, but no one can read them. You might like that place." Hearing this, Xiaochen thought to himself, "Maybe I can also find information there about the cemetery of gods and demons." Thinking about this, Xiaochen immediately agreed to go to the Imperial Palace. They then continued their journey. During the trip, Princess Yu asked Princess Yu, "If I give father the fiery immortal lotus, will he cancel my engagement?" They had now reached Ping'an City, where they met Ice Lady and Qianhao. As we already know, Qianhao had lost one arm during the battle and was now wearing a metal arm in its place. Both of them were very happy to see Princess Yu alive and safe. Just then, many royal guards arrived and captured Xiaochen. Princess Yu wanted to stop them, but she could not because these were the king's orders. The king then asked Xiaochen, "Do you know where you are right now?" Xiaochen replied, "Yes, this is the Imperial Palace of Dongchu. It is truly very large, but I do not understand why you have called me here." The king answered, "Because I personally want to punish you for the crime you committed." Xiaochen said in surprise, "What crime? What have I done?" Qianhao interrupted and said, "You kidnapped our little princess. Even if you were killed 10,000 times for that crime, it would still not be enough." He then asked for permission to explain and said, "Was it not the two of you who informed the king about taking the princess away?" Xiaochen replied, "Yes, I took her away, but I did it to protect her. You all saw that day that the cheap prince wanted to hurt the little princess. I was the one who saved her life, and I took Princess Yu away so that Prince Jin would not be able to reach her. And now all of you are repaying my kindness like this." Qianhao then said, "First of all, it was you who offended our little princess." Xiaochen replied, "That happened unintentionally. I had no such intention." But Qianhao only cared about his princess, so he said, "Whether it was intentional or unintentional does not matter. You offended our little princess, and you will be punished for it." Before Xiaochen could say anything else in his defense, the king announced his decision and said, "Since you helped Princess Yu a lot, I will not have your body cut into small pieces. Instead, you will be given an easier death." As soon as the king's order was given, those two men were about to take Xiaochen away, but Xiaochen activated his powers. Before he could do anything, Princess Yu and Princess Yu arrived. Princess Yu spoke in Xiaochen's favor and said, "Father, please spare his life because he helped our little princess greatly, and he also saved our house Bao. You have already heard that Xiaochen has the power to easily control the house Bao, and from now on he will serve our Dongchu state." Princess Yu also supported her elder sister and said, "Please, father, let him go." The king then asked Xiaochen, "Are you ready to serve the Dongchu state?" Xiaochen acted as if he were powerless and said, "I have already become powerless, so now I cannot even use the house Bao." Hearing this, Princess Yu went to him and said, "Why are you saying such things? I already told you that Princess Yu will completely heal you." The king then said to Xiaochen, "From today onward, you will stay at the Qishu residence." After hearing the king's decision, Qianhao and Ice Lady left, while Princess Yu said to the king, "Father, I need to talk to you about something." The king replied, "I am tired right now. We will talk about it another time." After Princess Yu left, the king said to Princess Yu, "Make sure that boy receives proper treatment so that he can serve our Dongchu state as soon as possible. My time is running out, and the future of Yuer is now in your hands." After that, the scene shifted to Xiao Chun and Princess Yu. Princess Yu led Xiao Chun through a portal and brought him to the Qisha residence. As soon as he entered, Xiao Chun was shocked because there was a huge statue of Lady Natai there. Looking at it, he said, "Is that really her?" And with Xiao Chun's surprise, because Xiao Chun was staring at Lady Natai's statue like that, Princess Yu asked him, "Why are you looking at immortal Natai like this?" Then she answered her own question and said, "Immortal Natai is so beautiful that no one can take their eyes off her." Hearing Princess Yu's words, Xiao Chun asked, "Immortal Natai? Is this really Natai Xian?" Princess Yu became angry and said, "You cannot call her by her name because that is disrespectful." Xiao Chun then asked, "What connection does she have with the Dongchu state?" Princess Yu began explaining that thousands of years ago, Immortal Natai came to their Dongchu state and gave them the Haoyi Bao. That is why, even after 10,000 years, everyone still remembers Lady Natai. After hearing all this, Xiao Chun thought to himself, "Lady Natai, you have become an immortal. I thought I would forget all the memories of my past and start a new life. But now that your statue is standing right in front of me, how can I forget my past? I want to meet you and clear up everything from the past. There is only one way to do that. I must become an immortal too." Hearing all this, Princess Yu started laughing. She walked toward Xiao Chun and said, "You are dreaming of becoming an immortal when you are already completely powerless." Finally, they arrived at the house where Xiao Chun would stay. Princess Yu warned him not to tell anyone that he could use the Haoyi Bao. Just then, a man standing on top of a huge dragon arrived and immediately started troubling people. Because of this, Princess Yu had to step in and stop him. This man's name was Sima Ling Kong, and from now on he would simply be called Ling Kong. Princess Yu asked why he was harassing these people. Ling Kong arrogantly replied, "My Swallow Sky also needs something to eat." Swallow Sky was the name of his dragon. Hearing this, Princess Yu became furious and said, "How shameless are you? You are taking innocent lives just to feed your useless dragon." But Ling Kong was extremely shameless and did not care at all. Instead, he flirted with Princess Yu and said, "I like your short-tempered nature." While they were talking, Xiao Chun arrived and asked Princess Yu, "Who is this rude guy?" Before Princess Yu could answer, Ling Kong interrupted and said, "So you are the trash that Princess Yu picked up and brought here." Princess Yu could not tolerate anyone insulting Xiao Chun, so she immediately replied, "Just be quiet. Xiao Chun is stronger than you." Hearing this shocked Xiao Chun. He tried to tell Princess Yu to keep him out of these matters, but Princess Yu stepped forward and grabbed his hand. Seeing this made Ling Kong extremely angry. He told Princess Yu that she should not get so close to a man because it was against the rules of the Imperial Palace. Thinking that Princess Yu would listen to him, he waited, but instead she moved even closer to Xiao Chun and said, "Take this idea out of your mind that I will marry you." Ling Kong confidently replied, "You will marry me." As he stepped forward to separate Princess Yu from Xiao Chun grabbed his hand midway. Seeing this, Ling Kong said, "You have invited death upon yourself. Now taste the consequences." He immediately activated his powers and rushed toward Xiao Chun. He had almost reached him when Princess Yu stopped him and said, "You cannot do this here." Hearing this, Ling Kong had no choice but to stop. He then mocked Xiao Chun and said, "What is the point of fighting you? You are just a man who hides behind a woman." Xiao Chun replied, "I am much better than you because I do not harass women like a shameless mad dog." Hearing this made Ling Kong furious. He wanted to bury Xiao Chun alive, but for now he could do nothing. Princess Yu continued teasing Ling Kong by making faces at him. Their cute little dragon Dong Dong also joined in and copied Princess Yu while mocking Ling Kong. Ling Kong immediately liked Dong Dong and said to Xiao Chun, "I want him." Xiao Chun replied, "He is my brother, not an object that I can sell to you." Hearing this, Ling Kong said, "Just tell me the price." Xiao Chun answered, "Do you not understand human language?" But Ling Kong ignored everything and walked directly toward Dong Dong. He said, "Little dragon, come with me." Dong Dong had become very scared of Ling Kong, so he kept stepping backward. This made Ling Kong even angrier, and he grabbed Dong Dong by the neck. To escape, Dong Dong bit his hand. Because of that, Ling Kong unleashed his powers and threw Dong Dong far away, seriously injuring him. Princess Yu immediately told Ling Kong to leave because she did not want to see his face anymore. Hearing the princess's words, Ling Kong was forced to leave. Princess Yu then told Xiao Chun that she would take Dong Dong to her private chamber and take good care of him so that he could recover quickly. Later that night, Ling Kong was shown in his room smashing things while saying, "I will definitely kill that bastard." He kicked his butler away and ordered him to bring wine. As soon as the butler left, someone knocked him unconscious on the way. Naturally, it was our hero Xiao Chun, who had come to take revenge on Ling Kong and started teasing him. The scene then shifted to Dong Dong, who was happily eating food. Princess Yu stopped him and said, "If you keep eating like this, you will burst." She was about to put Dong Dong on his bed when he noticed a doll and immediately ran toward it. Princess Yu refused and said, "I cannot give you this doll because my master gave it to me." Hearing this, Dong Dong started making cute faces. Seeing such a cute expression, Princess Yu could not refuse him and gave him the doll. After receiving it, Dong Dong became extremely happy. The next morning, Xiao Chun had already drawn a complete map of the Imperial Palace. In reality, he wanted to secretly enter the library pavilion, so he had spent the entire night investigating the palace. At that moment, both princesses arrived. Princess Yu said, "Xiao Chun, take off your clothes." Hearing this, Xiao Chun jokingly replied, "So soon?" In reality, Princess Yu had come to treat him, but Xiao Chun misunderstood. Princess Yu started the treatment by placing many needles on his waist. It caused Xiao Chun a lot of pain, but he had to endure it because he could not reveal his secret. During the treatment, Princess Yu asked if he could feel his inner force. Xiao Chun answered no. Hearing this, Princess Yu took out a thick needle. Seeing it, Xiao Chun shouted, "Princess Yu, I want to tell you something. If someone sees us together like this, your reputation will be ruined, and I do not want that. So let us stop this treatment here." But Princess Yu had already understood all of his excuses and immediately inserted the needle into his waist. Poor Xiao Chun could do nothing except scream. After some time, the treatment ended and they came outside. Xiao Chun told Princess Yu that he wanted to visit the library pavilion to refresh his mind. Hearing this, Princess Yu said that she had heard he could understand ancient languages very well even though he could not speak modern languages, which was very strange. Before Xiao Chun could answer, Princess Yu quickly said, "No problem, I will teach you the modern language." The two of them were about to go to the library pavilion when Princess Yu stopped Xiao Chun and said, "You cannot go anywhere for now. As long as your treatment continues, you need to rest." After saying that, Princess Yu left. Over the following days, Princess Yu used many different methods to treat Xiao Chun. Sometimes she gave him bitter pills, and other times she left him in foul-smelling water. Xiao Chun became completely fed up with everything, but he could do nothing about it. After many days of treatment, Xiao Chun finally told Princess Yu, "You have been treating me for so long, but none of it has helped. I want you to stop all of this." Princess Yu replied, "Your inner force disappeared because of me, so it is my responsibility to restore it." After saying that, she left. Once Princess Yu was gone, Princess Yu asked Xiao Chun, "I am going to the library pavilion. Do you want to come with me?" Since this was exactly what Xiao Chun wanted, he immediately agreed. After entering the library pavilion, Xiao Chun looked around and saw candles everywhere. He asked Princess Yu, "It is daytime, so why are there candles here? These candles could start a fire. Are you not afraid?" Princess Yu replied, "Something like that actually happened once. We had an old man guarding this place, but because of his carelessness, a fire broke out and he was burned alive. Even now, whenever I come here late at night, I can hear his screams." She was trying to scare Xiao Chun, but he was not frightened at all. Instead, little Dong Dong became terrified. Xiao Chun told Princess Yu to stop her childish tricks because he was not afraid of any of them. Hearing this, Princess Yu said, "If that is the case, then find the ancient books yourself. I am leaving." After saying that, she left. Once she was gone, Xiao Chun started examining the books himself. Suddenly, books around him began falling. This frightened Dong Dong so much that he immediately clung to Xiao Chun's neck. Xiao Chun also could not understand what was happening. Then a man suddenly rushed past him and lay down on top of a bookshelf. Looking up, Xiao Chun called out, "Since I know you are a human, it must be uncomfortable for you to lie up there, so please come down." But when the person came down and turned toward Xiao Chun, he looked extremely terrifying. Xiao Chun and Dong Dong immediately started running at full speed. They reached the library pavilion gate, only to find Princess Yu standing there. She asked why they were running. Xiao Chun instead asked why she had not left yet. Princess Yu walked past him and went straight to the ghost-like man. She said, "Old monster, how are you? Sorry, I took a map from here without your permission." Shocked, Xiao Chun asked who this old man was. Princess Yu explained that he was her teacher. Hearing this, Xiao Chun thought to himself that both teacher and student were equally strange. Old Monster then asked Princess Yu whether she had obtained the fiery, immortal lotus. She happily replied that she had, and that it was all thanks to Xiao Chun because he could understand ancient language characters. Hearing this surprised old monster. He then asked for the ancient map because it was 7,000 years old. In reality, he wanted Princess Yu to leave because he wanted to speak privately with Xiao Chun. Princess Yu did not want to leave so easily and said that the map was in her private chamber and that she would return it the next morning. However, old monster insisted that he needed it immediately. Princess Yu was forced to leave. After she left, old monster told Xiao Chun, "If you are truly interested in ancient books, come with me." They entered the underground area of the library pavilion, where many ancient books were stored. Old monster explained that if someone could understand these books, they would be treasures beyond value. He handed Xiao Chun a book and told him to read it. The book explained the cultivation ranks and classes of the world. Cultivation was divided into 4 categories. First were Tao cultivators, whose cultivation and vital energy were both strong. Second were magicians, who used spells and artifacts. Third were dragon knights. Last were warriors, who cultivated both internal and external skills. After reading it, Xiao Chun said, "Uncle, this is not really an ancient book." Old monster replied, "You are quite smart." Then he activated his powers and attacked Xiao Chun, who kept dodging. Old monster came closer and said, "You are truly amazing. The divisions of the spiritual cultivation realm are still the same as they were 10,000 years ago. Even now, reaching the final stage of the second realm is extremely rare, yet you have already reached the 3rd level realm at such a young age. You have truly impressed me." After saying this, old monster told Xiao Chun, "Now use your real powers and fight me." The battle between them began. Xiao Chun spent most of the time trying to escape from old monster, but he could not succeed because old monster was incredibly fast. To protect himself, Xiao Chun threw a book in front of him, causing old monster to stop immediately. Realizing how to stop him, Xiao Chun began throwing books from the library pavilion onto the ground. Old monster eventually became tired of constantly picking them up. Finally, he used his transforming heaven, melting the earth technique, and caught Xiao Chun. However, old monster did not want to harm him. Therefore, old monster immediately released Xiao Chun. Xiao Chun then asked old monster, "Uncle, why did you bring me here?" Old monster replied, "I want you to translate some books for me. In return, I will not tell anyone about your secret." Hearing this, Xiao Chun asked, "Are you threatening me?" Old monster answered, "No, I am not threatening you. I want to make a deal with you. In exchange for translating those books, you can read any ancient book here." Hearing this, Xiao Chun agreed. The next morning, Princess Yu came to Xiao Chun with a page from old monster, and this was the page that Xiao Chun had to translate. Looking at the page, Princess Yu said, "I cannot understand what is written here." Xiao Chun then explained, "Old monster is very clever. He changed the entire arrangement of the text. I am translating it, but even I cannot fully understand it. He did all this deliberately so that people like us would not be able to read it." After saying this, Xiao Chun told Princess Yu, "You will not understand any of this because you are very young." Hearing this made the little witch angry, so she immediately left. After she left, Xiao Chun sat down to translate the page sent by old monster. During the day, Xiao Chun received treatment from Princess Yu, while at night, he practiced cultivation. Old monster also helped Xiao Chun a lot with his cultivation. In return, Xiao Chun told him, "If you want me to translate any book, I will gladly do it." Hearing this, old monster showed him a book and said, "I want this one translated." After that, the scene shifted to the little princess, who had come to meet her father, but Ice Lady and Qianhao stopped her at the door, forcing her to leave. Inside, we see Princess Yu and the king. The king was saying to Princess Yu, "We have no choice but to arrange Princess Yu's marriage with Ling Kong, because Ling Kong's family is currently dominant. This will greatly benefit the Dongchu state. I thought Xiao Chun was a genius who would help us greatly, but now he has become powerless. Also, Princess Yu and Xiao Chun are getting very close these days, so you must keep them apart." We then see Princess Yu, who had come to return Dong Dong to Xiao Chun. At that moment, Princess Yu also arrived and said to Xiao Chun, "You should stay away from Princess Yu." Hearing this, Princess Yu was not going to stay silent. She stepped forward and said to Princess Yu, "Are you now going to stop me from even talking to my friends?" After saying this, Princess Yu grabbed Xiao Chun and started taking him away. Princess Yu wanted to check whether Xiao Chun's powers had returned or not, so she threw a needle toward him. Xiao Chun caught it, but he did not dodge it, so the needle hit him directly. Princess Yu then asked her elder sister, "Sister, why did you attack Xiao Chun?" After seeing this, Princess Yu became convinced that Xiao Chun was now completely useless. She then said, "Xiao Chun, there is no chance of your inner force ever returning," and left. Hearing her sister's words, Princess Yu became very sad. She said to Xiao Chun, "Do not lose heart. I will teach you the transforming heaven melting the earth technique, and with its help you will be able to absorb inner force from my body." Hearing this reminded Xiao Chun that the pages he had translated for Old Monster were all based on evil cultivation methods. Therefore, he explained to Princess Yu, "Little witch, you should not practice it either. That would be better for you." After saying this, he left. Xiao Chun was now planning to escape because he did not want to stay in this place any longer. He asked Dong Dong, "Will you come with me, or do you want to stay here?" Dong Dong did not want to leave, so he tried to convince Xiao Chun by saying, "If you tell Princess Yu that your powers have returned, she will give you a good position in the Imperial Palace, and then you can enjoy a luxurious life." But Xiao Chun did not care about any of that, so he continued preparing to leave. Seeing Xiao Chun leaving, Dong Dong followed him. Just as he was about to leave, Xiao Chun noticed a page lying nearby. Picking it up, he said, "I never gave this last page to Old Monster." Dong Dong asked, "Are you going to the library pavilion now to give it to him?" Xiao Chun replied, "No, I will give it to Princess Yu so that she can give it to her master herself." After that, he went looking for Princess Yu. After searching for some time, he finally spotted her going somewhere. Xiao Chun was surprised and wondered where Princess Yu was going so late at night, so he started following her. In reality, Princess Yu was carrying the fiery immortal lotus and was going to meet her father, Ice Lady, Qian Hao, and Princess Yu were already there. Princess Yu was just about to enter when Princess Yu stopped her and said, "Father is already asleep. You can meet him another day." However, Princess Yu had already decided that she would meet her father today no matter what. Ignoring her sister's words, she tried to move forward. Before she could reach the door, Princess Yu said, "Father is very sick these days. You should not disturb him." Hearing this, Princess Yu replied, "I brought the fiery, immortal lotus for him. This will completely heal him." After saying this, she tried to go inside again. Princess Yu then said, "Do you really think Father will cancel your engagement just because he sees this flower?" Princess Yu walked up to Princess Yu and said, "Do you really want me to marry that cruel man?" Princess Yu tried to explain, saying, "You are a princess. He will never harm you." Princess Yu replied, "I do not have any feelings for him." Princess Yu then said, "You were born in the Imperial Palace. Stop talking about feelings." Hearing this completely broke Princess Yu's heart. She said to Princess Yu, "You are a saintess. You will never have to get married, so it is easy for you to say all of this. I am not as cold-blooded and heartless as you are." Hearing these words made Princess Yu extremely angry, so she slapped Princess Yu across the face. Because of this, Princess Yu ran away crying. Xiao Chun was standing behind a wall and heard everything. After Princess Yu left, the king also came outside. He had heard everything as well. He then said to Princess Yu, "I gave both of you everything, but I cannot give you freedom." In reality, the king was very worried because of Princess Yu, but there was nothing he could do. After that, Princess Yu showed the fiery immortal lotus to the king and said, "This will help a lot in your treatment." At the same time, she asked him, "How much longer are you going to hide this matter from Princess Yu?" The king replied, "For now, I cannot let anyone know about my condition. Princess Yu and Xiao Chun have become very close these days, so you must keep Xiao Chun away from her." Princess Yu then said, "Father, do not worry about that. I have already given orders to have Xiao Chun killed." Hearing these words from Princess Yu shocked Xiao Chun. The king then returned to his room. Earlier, Xiao Chun had planned to leave alone, but now his plan had changed. He wanted to take the Howie bow with him, so he went to the God's Bow Hall where the bow was kept. Two people were guarding it, one named Hao Rui and the other Shu Shan. To distract them, Dong Dong threw a roof tile down from above. Because of this, Hao Rui ran after Dong Dong to catch him, leaving Shu Shan alone to guard the bow. Xiao Chun used a technique that filled the area with smoke, making it impossible for Shu Shan to see anything. Shu Shan tried to clear the smoke using his magical staff, but before he could do so, Xiao Chun escaped with the Howie bow.